Hello, and welcome to a beautiful, lightly snowy February 1st, 2012 in Maine. Well, actually, I was planning to bring you a very different subject for today's YouTube vlog from my desk here, and actually it wasn't going to be the best of news. Unfortunately, I have even worse news, and I'm going to try to make this as positive as possible. I decided that a long time ago I would actually try to make the bad news in the vlogs that I made seem more like good news, turn a disadvantage into an advantage, the whole smile as a frown turned upside down kind of deal. Well, it's hard to make this news happy, but I'm not sure how many of you out there are familiar with Soul Train and their host for almost 3 decades, as I recall. Don Cornelius died today at the age of 75. And while that's not incredibly shocking, perhaps, what is the way that he died. It was a self-inflicted gun wound, suicide. That was kind of my wake-up news this morning when I turned on the computer and opened up the Yahoo homepage. I saw the news of his death. He had had some domestic problems with his wife, and there had been some arrests for spousal battery, and he had been having some health problems. I'm not sure what they were. Well, I have to be honest, my heart broke a little bit. And I don't think Soul Train is on anymore. So, I feel like more than just Don Cornelius died. I feel like an era died. But I'm hoping that with this, someone will do something, not bring back what he had done with Soul Train, but do something of the future. My friend Henrique refers to this as the futurist mentality, that somebody will do something for the future of now, as what Don Cornelius did for the future from 1971 or 2, when Soul Train first began. Well, that's the worst news of today, so that makes the next bit of news I have a little bit less of a blow. The original vlog I was going to do today involved around something I call the After Christmas Blues. I was going to sing you a little song, but I am definitely not Muddy Waters, so, I don't have that kind of power over people and that kind of creative brilliance, but Christmas Blues goes a little something like this. It's Christmas time. You're not sure if you want to buy gifts, it seems tacky, it's been done. You go out to a store. You can't afford an iPad, you need one to show people your pictures, you're a photographer, and so you buy a tablet for under $100 at a resale shop. I'm not going to tell you the name. You get it. You open it up on Christmas Eve, you take it out of the package, and you find that you can't download the apps you want to on it because it's not an iPad or a Kindle or a Nook. You buy a USB turntable to digitize some of your vinyl records. You find the USB turntable that you get doesn't respect quality, and you can only use it through iTunes, and you got to take that back. Before you know it, it's February, and you have to take 2 of your Christmas gifts back to the store. Not because you hated them, but because apparently they were too cheap to use and they didn't work. And it makes you feel poor. It makes you feel like you don't have much going for you financially. It makes you feel like you're not a good citizen. Raises your self-esteem a little bit. The whole capitalist thing. I know it happens. I know it's not much of a blues, but that happened to me. And it is happening to me today. Because after this video, I have to take my USB turntable that I got for Christmas back to the store and hope for some sort of reasonable exchange or full refund to get something that works. I never really subscribe to the idea you get what you pay for. But I guess in some cases it is. And it's depressing. Okay, whew. This is a depressing vlog. Don Cornelius died. I have to take Christmas gifts back to the store. Things are expensive. Oh my god. Hey! I thought of a good thing. Groundhog's Day is tomorrow. We get to find out if we're going to have a early or late spring. Little Punxsutawney Phil gets to come out of a special little hole, and, you know, it's going to happen. So that's some good news. Yeah, today is some difficult things, but, you know, Stevie Wonder said it in his song Smile Please in 1974. There'll be brighter days ahead, everybody. Just remember that. Always brighter days. Thank you.